We know that the grant is for the development of the computing programs, but exactly what we're not very sure. If you could tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. Well, it actually, we have the new Dual Award programs, so there are 2 programs.
Yes.
They are kind of set up and running, but the money from the Prime Minister's fund are to help us to kind of, how can I put it, to...
Are we developing modules, or are we developing
It's not so much modules. The modules are already there, but what we need to do is to develop a closer relationship between our academics. So to provide an opportunity for academics to see how things are developed or delivered in the UK, and also for our academics to come in and to get some, staff activities going here. So that's why we've been doing. So the Prime Minister's money is primarily for sending staff over to cover their travel costs.
Okay.
But also there's money for some equipment. So we did purchase computers, which are going to be commissioned.
Okay.
We did manage to get that brochure, or part of it funded. On computing, and there's still a little bit of money left for this year to again for equipment and for marketing, and I was just wondering what we can do in order, where do we want to spend, how do we want to spend the money for marketing.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, so I'm a bit stumped as to what we should be doing for the program. You mentioned activities. Are there any specific activities that we're looking at? I don't know, maybe is there a seminar or a conference or...
Well, it would have been nice to have a conference. There was supposed to be a conference organized on something like e-business, where we were prepared to send an academic to present, to give a talk or something.
Okay.
Then it was cancelled. But then I looked at things like this, for example.
We recently finished. We had this over the weekend with funding for the ministry.
Yeah. So I can see that it was long ago. But it's probably good overall if you have things like these in the future to let us know, and we can possibly. But we need to know that in advance, so we can see whether we can send somebody. So
that would be very much with the school, because this was spearheaded by the School of Humanities.
All right.
I suppose if Philip had some, if he would have his list of activities, and so this is one area that you are willing to look into.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know. We were.
What do you do at Brookes when you wanna tell someone? Do you all have open days only for the computing programs, and what do you do on those days?
We have open days at Brookes, which are organised by the university.
Okay.
But then we also have open days which are organised only by our school.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Normally the university open days are on Wednesdays.
Every week? Weekly?
Yes. Oh, yes. And that takes, primarily they start in earnest. They start in earnest from January till May. This is our active period of recruitment. And this is, the whole university is then open, and there are tours of the campus, and there are talks on finances, on accommodation and everything, and then they come, visitors come to our school. No, they come to the school and look at all the facilities, and we show them demonstrations of what our students would do, talk about the project, talk about what subjects they will be studying.
And these are presented in sessions?
Yes, yeah. We've got programs. I can show you a sample program, or I can send you a sample program for you to have an idea of what we do.
Okay.
And then we also go to schools actively. And although sometimes I question the effectiveness of those visits, because they're always quite a strain on staff.
It's the same, yeah. I think
and you don't really know whether it's effective or not.
Yeah.
So that's it. We also do quite a lot of, we do our in-house brochures. So the university produces a brochure, but we also, within the school, each of our programs, or a set of programs, we have brochures which are then on our website, and people can download them as PDFs. So if they don't have the hard copy,
then they can get it online.
Yes.
Okay.
What else do we do? In terms of overseas recruitment, we either target schools in England who are kind of prep schools for English language, or we then have agents overseas who promote our programs. And occasionally our international office goes and takes part in
Exhibitions,
yes,
fairs and all
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I noticed the Oxford Brookes in India is quite active. I recently saw their prospectus, I think, 2010 prospectus.
In India, in fact, I think one of our alumni is now
actively,
yes, and he helps us to organize like open days there for the School of Business primarily, but next year or this year we're going to do jointly the School of Business and the School of Technology, and we will have a joint, like an open day where not only our agents but maybe members of academic staff will go there and will explain what the programs are all about. And maybe that is something that you might consider doing as well. I mean, India is not very far, or some other country.